If you want to win friends, make it a point to remember them. If you remember my name, you pay me a subtle compliment. You indicate that I have made an impression on you. Remember my name, and you add to my feeling of importance. Dale Carnegie. Welcome to Session 3. In the previous 2 sessions, we defined assertiveness as the foundation of all effective people skills. We first looked at strategies of assertive behavior, that is, how to plan and prepare for encounters in which you act assertively. Then we spoke about tactics of assertiveness that you can put into action when you're face-to-face with another person or a group. Now, and for the rest of the program, we'll focus on using assertiveness to attain specific results in your dealings with other people. Here in Session 3, for example, we'll see what it takes to create an emotional bond with another individual, a personal rapport that can not only make business dealings more fun, but can also be the basis for mutually beneficial interactions. Rapport is not necessarily a word we use every day, but we've chosen it carefully here because it refers to something very specific that happens between people. Here's how the dictionary defines rapport: an emotional bond or friendly relationship based on mutual liking and trust, and a sense that wants, needs, and concerns are mutually understood. At the outset, let me call your attention to 4 words in the definition you just heard. The words are mutual liking and trust. Words like that don't often enter into discussions of business success or negotiating strategies. Some of the rapport-building topics we'll discover in this session may seem obvious, but pay attention. You'd be surprised how many people set up interpersonal obstacles without even knowing it. When a new person comes into your life, whether by chance meeting or formal introduction, how do you decide what you're going to say and do? Actually, for many people, this isn't a decision at all. They just play it by ear. They present themselves to one person pretty much the way they've done with others. Their people skills in this respect are a matter of habit more than anything else. Changing that is the first step toward assertive rapport building. Assertiveness is the opposite of passivity, even if it's passivity in the face of your own established ways of doing things. So when you first meet someone, don't take anything for granted. Realize that new acquaintances may know nothing about you, and you should not assume that you know anything about them. It is of prime importance to understand that people have different upbringings, backgrounds, and value systems. With a new person, therefore, be very careful about voicing any strong personal opinions you might have, especially of a negative nature. Be positive in every respect. Show that you're glad to meet this exciting new individual, and most importantly, smile. The positive effect of having a smile on your face may seem obvious, but smiling is so crucial in building rapport that we should spend a moment focused on this. Literally from day one of a person's life, seeing a smiling human face elicits a huge positive reaction. This is something that's hardwired into our consciousness. It's universal. It's eternal. So just do it. It may surprise you to hear this, but as with other forms of assertive behavior, you should practice your smile. That's right. Stand in front of a mirror and see how you look. Pay attention to your eyes. Is the bottom half of your face smiling, while the top half looks like a deer caught in the headlights of a truck? As you'll see, an amazing thing about smiling is the effect it will have on you, as well as on anyone you meet. When the muscles of the face contract in a smile, the experience is reflected in the production of neurotransmitters in the brain. By looking happy, you can literally make yourself feel happy. There's just no way to overstate the importance of smiling as a rapport-building action. It's probably the single best thing you can do toward making people like you and want to be around you. And while you're smiling at your new acquaintance, why not try to say something complimentary in a genuinely good-natured way? There's an art to doing this, and once again, you'll get better with practice. It doesn't have to be anything personal. If you're meeting someone in a new city, you might say something about what a good time you've been having. If it's the other party who's come to your hometown, say something of a welcoming nature. If you're greeting a new employee to your firm, make a light-hearted remark about how glad you are to have them aboard. You'll find the right thing to say once you really commit to saying something or almost anything that's positive about the other person.